Yes, we got him. We got the gloves. Yes! Yo, what's up guys, I'm Charis and welcome to a new video. This time I'm going to be doing loot from 700 Magister Kills. That's how long it took me to make one of the weapons, and this is the second weapon I've made total, so let's get started. So what to say about the Magister? It's a pretty annoying boss. Starting from its drop mechanic, the way it works is you get these phylacteries, which are a super common drop, but once you open them, you get scraps from them. You can either get 5, 10, 15 or 25 scraps, and you need a total of 300 scraps in order to make a full weapon. So what's annoying about this is that is RNG over RNG, and in the end you could take so long to make a full weapon, and since you're paying keys in order to get in here, you can't cash out until you make the full weapon. Other than that, the XP here is pretty good. You get around 1.4 mil combat XP, 1.7 mil if you include Constitution, and around 400k Slayer XP if you're doing it on task. It's super worth it to do it on a Slayer task since you can use a Slayer helmet. Also, Tosca's Wrath does hit the full 15k if you're high enough of a level. I didn't mention you need 115 Slayer to kill this boss, but you can use a Wilder Pie in order to boost up from level 109, so you can kill it from then. And other than that, there's not too much to say. The accuracy is pretty bad here, so you do want to be on Maniacal, bring a Screamshot and a Nihil if you have one. And this is definitely not a full guide, but by any means. So if you'd like me to make one, definitely leave a comment down below, and I could definitely make one. So before we start with the price check, we're going to do some math. So Mod Timbo already released the drop rates for the Magister. So the drop rate for the phylacteries is a 1 in 18 or a 1 in 17 if you're wearing Luck of the Dwarves. I wasn't wearing Luck of the Dwarves for any of these kills. I always forgot to put it on at the end of the kill, so I just gave up on it. But my drop rate for phylacteries was 1 in 23. So I got 31 phylacteries in total. We're going to go over to the collection so that you can see all of this. See the Magister and collection log. We got 31 phylacteries in total, which means that our drop rate is around 1 in 23 rounded up. So in total we should have gotten 39 phylacteries if we had average luck here. Then for the next one is the keys to the crossing. We only got 3 of them. With this skill count I should have gotten 5 of them because the drop rate is 1 in 128. My drop rate for this was 1 in 233, so a little bit of bad luck there. Then I can't really complain because I did get the Gloves of the Passage, which are a 1 in 2000 drop rate, so I did get them within 1.1k kills. This time was 700, so we'll count that as 700, and it's super lucky. I was hoping I would get these so I didn't have to come back and make another weapon, but luckily we did get them, and we did get the title out of the way. Then for the next thing, our Vital Sparks, we got around 11 drops for 20 Vital Sparks and around 10 drops for 10 Vital Sparks. So the drop rates for these are 1 in 64 for each of them, so pretty average luck there. As to opening phylacteries, it should take you around 30 phylacteries to get to 300 scraps. The average is to get 10 scrap per phylactery, so we did get a tiny bit of lucky just going over to 31. And with that last phylactery we did get 10 scraps over, so we did get 310 scraps in total, but I just destroyed those because I don't think I'm ever going to be coming back to this boss, and if I am, not anytime soon, and it's definitely not worth to keep those scraps in my bank to me. As for the pet, I did get it in kill count around 750. If you watch some of my vlogs, that you can see the reaction there. But we did get the pet, and I was past 3 thresholds. So the drop rate is 1 in 2000 for the pet, and the threshold is 200. So at 750, I was really close to the 4th threshold. Anyway, now that we're done with the boring part, let's do the price check. We're gonna add all of these in first, the regular drops, and see how much we get. The 20 mil that you can see down there is the amount of money I sold the Gloves of Passage for. They're worth in the G like around 44 mil, but they definitely don't sell for that. And then the 20 mil, I had to sell them to buy more keys, so sadly I don't have that. But it's around 61 mil. And then if we add the 3 keys to the crossing, which will add not much, so 62.2. The Vital Sparks are worth a lot, 137k each, so 43 almost 44 mil there. That's already 106 mil just from the regular drops, and of course if we add the copish of the Eladinus, that jumps up to 407 mil, almost 408 mil. But I'm gonna sell this and then let's see how much profit I made, if any. I put all of the coins in my inventory accidentally, so I'm going to show you how much the weapon sold for. It sold for a total of 302 mil, so a little bit over mid. Definitely happy about that. So everything sold, and I was planning on keeping the Vital Spark to make my own Limitless Sigil, but I think for now the money is better spent elsewhere, so we're going to collect to inventory right now. And if we add the coins to the pouch, we made a little bit more than the price check, so 407 mil. Let's see what the case is. 407.2 mil. Also, I forgot to mention, I did get a total of 3 effigies from this boss, so nothing spectacular. So as to how much money I made at the Magister, for keys, obviously I used 700 of them. I did die a couple of times, did lose a couple of keys, but I'm not taking this into consideration. So I made a total of 108 million. The total amount for the keys was 315 million, and this took me around 20 hours to complete. I was able to get up to 40 kills per hour, but realistically I was getting more like 36, 35 kills per hour because if I died or I messed up a kill or whatever. So the total amount was for 5.4 mil an hour, which is horrible for a boss of this level, but you have to take into account how unlucky I got with phylacteries. In theory, this should take you around 15 hours to get if you did get the average 30 phylacteries in around 540 kills. So in average, this should take you 15 hours to complete, which would make this 10 mil an hour, which is a lot better than what I got. I'm sorry if this video is all over the place, but I hope you get the info that you needed. The drop rates are going to be linked down below as well. The post from Timbo in the official forum, so you can check that out for yourself if you want to. Other than that, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like and leave a comment down below telling me what you thought. And you can subscribe to my channel by clicking the button right below my name, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!